Welcome tonight. It is Tupper Tuesday, cooking with Tupperware and Champion. I hope you're excited about tonight's show. It is wine, summertime, and cooking food, wine, and summertime. And so we're excited about tonight. I hope you missed us. Last week we had our wonderful chef, Lori, standing in for me, and she did an excellent job. Thank you, Lori. And so we were at our Tupperware Jubilee in Orlando, Florida. And oh my goodness, we have so many cool new programs and new products coming out this fall. And I am so excited to share with you that we are going to have some hopping new products all fall long. And so you want to stay in tune with us and make sure you're on every single Tuesday night to see what's happening in Tupperware. And so I want to share with you right away that tonight, as you're on with us, and as you're coming on, make sure you're signing in so that we can make sure that you get in all our door prize drawings, because tonight we're going to be giving away some Tupperware. You want to win our Tupperware, you have to sign in. So if you're a guest with us tonight, sign in. And that merely means that you're just putting in there, hey, I'm a guest and who you're a guest with. And so we can put you in our door prize drawings, and we give away Tupperware to a guest. That means you are a Tupperware guest here with a party, or just you happen to find the show and you want to be in the drawing. You need to be here with Champion. And so if your Tupperware lady is a champion, then you need to be here and put your name in the drawings. And if you are a host, that's a very special drawing. And so you want to say, I'm a host here, and your Tupperware lady's name, and we'll put you in a drawing for the host drawing. And so we have two drawings tonight at the end that are special drawings, but all evening long we're doing the other drawings as well. This is a 1-hour show. We like to keep it short and sweet. It's a 1-hour cooking show. And so we're going to see some fun recipes. We've got a pasta recipe tonight. We have a fruit dip recipe tonight. And we're getting some wine pairing tonight. And so I hope you're ready for some great ideas tonight for your kitchen. And we also want to tell you what our hosts are going to get. This month, we got some great deals. Our hosts always get free Tupperware just for having a get together. Look at this gorgeous bowl. This is an awesome bowl. It's like a $25 bowl that you could get free when you have a Tupperware get together. And this is a Tupperware get together. Did you know that? We do virtual now. And so if you want to do a virtual party, we do messenger parties, we do Facebook parties, we do in-home Tupperware parties. Whatever you choose is perfectly all right with us. And there's no wrong way to do a Tupperware party. And so this bowl is free. When you say, yeah, I'll do a Tupperware party, and submit those orders through your Tupperware link, and we give you your own shopping link for your party. And when those orders add up, you're going to be able to get your free gift. All right. And so this is a 12-cup bowl, holds a whole cake mix, a whole, one of the things I like to do in here is a cookie recipe. And so I like this because 12 cups is a perfect size for a pasta recipe. It's perfect size potato salad. It's a great size for, a fruit salad recipe. So it's really a nice size bowl. And it has the seal. Anytime you see a bowl with a seal, it's going to work. A bowl without a seal is like a car without a wheel. It don't work. And so we love our bowls. And I love these little guys. These are so perfect because, first of all, they have a wonderful shape on the bottom. And they're so supple. I like to say they're kind of sexy, aren't they? That beautiful shape on the bottom. And the seal is made and designed. And so when you take the seal off, that little circle on top is the perfect size to put right there. It has its own little platform and a little pedestal to set on there. And so it's going to hold itself up. Whether you put dip in here in this bowl, or if you're going to put a little bit of cottage cheese in there, applesauce, you can set it out on the table and seal it up and put it back in the refrigerator quick and easy. Now, these are easier to seal on a table, but I've learned to do it in the air. But it is easier on a table. And you want to burp this little guy. So you just push in the center and pull on the side, and it is going to burp for you. And that is definitely easier to do on the table. And you can hear it. If you listen really close, listen to what it says. It's really cool. Listen, it's Tupper Talk. Did you hear it? It said fresh. You have to listen close. All right. And so that is a set of 3. You get all 3 of them. When you have a Tupperware party, you get all 3 of these, and they're such pretty colors. The refrigerator loves them. when you put them in there and you open up the refrigerator, the light comes on because it's so excited. Oh, that happens all the time, doesn't it? Oh, well. And these are refrigerator bowls, and they have a sheer window so you remember what you put in there. And so when you put your, your leftover, cottage cheese in here, or a little bit of leftover cabbage, or a little bit of leftover dip, or fruit cocktail, whatever you put down inside of there and seal it up, you're going to be able to see it, because first of all, it's plastic sheer all the way around, but this is really clear on the bottom, so it's easy to see what's down inside of there. And then that comes in a set of 3 as well, if you choose that thank you gift. And then this is a set of 2 if you choose this thank you gift. And this is really good for some basil. Now, if you're going to the grocery store and buying your herbs, this time of year, my garden is full of my herbs. But if you're buying your herbs, then you are really paying a lot of money for a little bit, all right? And you do not want to throw them away. And so these are designed to keep those herbs fresh for you longer in your refrigerator. I love our Fridge Smarts, and they are absolutely a game changer in your refrigerator. They're going to make everything last longer. When you put your fruit, your vegetables, and your herbs away, they're really going to make a difference for you and pay for themselves in no time. And we have the QR chart here on there, so you can really scan that and see exactly what it's going to do for you. But I will tell you, my basil, my oregano, anything like that, if you love fresh herbs, you're going to see a big difference on how long they're lasting here. But also blueberries, a little bit of raspberries in here, they really make a big difference in lasting inside of here. And knowing how to vent it is the game. That is making the difference. And so all fruits and vegetables have gases, and as they lose their gases, they will rot the skin of other fruits and vegetables in the crisper drawer. And the crisper drawer, they ought to call it the rotted drawer because everything rots in there. And so put it inside the Fridge Smart and keep it fresh and keep it its own environment, and you'll see a big difference. All right, so a free gift when you have a Tupperware party. And that's really cool. And so whether you do a virtual party, a messenger party, or a Facebook party, or an Instagram party, or an in-home party, or a patio party, or a party on a boat, or a party on the yacht, remember I deliver, it doesn't matter, because your Tupperware party, your way, is what we do today. All right, and then for that party sales are $500 in sales and 2 days. You can have the Patio Makeover, which is beautiful Tupperware that you can use in your kitchen or on your patio, and it is made to look like ice prisms, is what it's called. It's made to look like lead crystal. And whether it is fruit salad, pasta salad, or a beautiful tossed salad, you've got your beautiful plates to serve it on. You've got the pitcher with the sangria, or you can, well, it's the wine party, so we have to say sangria, right? But it might be the lemonade or the Long Island iced tea. Also, lemon cucumber water. I love these tumblers because they are so pretty. It's a seal that will fit on this if you want to make sure the ants don't commit suicide in your iced tea. I hate that. But you can also, and there is a seal that actually has a straw hole in it if you wanted to use that as well. And then of course you have the 3-piece bowl set that comes here. This one is perfect for the dip. Perfect for the fruit salad, perfect for the big bowl of chips, the salsa in here. You can use this for the big chips, the tortilla chips or whatever. And then the other option would be this big set of modular maids. Oh my, this is a wonderful line to organize and organize your pantry, your dry goods, your sugar, your flour, your tortilla chips, your crackers, your soda crackers, your snap crackers, whether your pasta, all of that comes in boxes and bags and doesn't lay right. Organizing that and taking that big space and making it really organized. It's kind of like folding laundry. You know, you have a big basket of laundry, you fold it up and it takes up a lot less space. That's what happens with modular maids. You can condense it, takes up lots less space, and it really is clean and fresh and much, much tastier when you don't lose all that wonderful flavor out of your dry goods. And so you're gonna love this line. And it's called Legos for Ladies in our Tupperware world. But modular maids is certainly something that is going to, it's certainly addicting. You're gonna want more and more and more. So why not get your first set free, right? And of course, with $1,000 party, you could get 2 sets, and a $1,500 party, get 3 sets, and so on and so on. And of course, if you do $1,000 party, you get this set and this set. All right. And so why not? Go big, right? And so what are we cooking up tonight? We're going to go first to Amy. And so Amy, what are you making tonight? I think it's a dip. So let's take it away, Amy. Chef
Awesome.
Amy, she's a director. Take it away, Amy.
Thanks, Pam. All right, guys, I am so excited to be here. I love to cook. I love being in the kitchen, and I love making fun things for my kids. And a lot of times I have my kids in the kitchen with me too. So tonight I'm making a chocolate fruit dip. All right. And so I'm really excited because it's going to be really yummy. And it's going to be a snack for my kids. And so I'm actually thinking this would be a good snack for after school, right? So I'm starting to think about that because school is starting up here really soon. But I do have 3 kids. They are 6, 12, and 13, almost 14. She'll be 14 in October. But they all, well, they like their sweets just like their mom. So they're gonna love this. Plus, it is a healthy-ish dip. All right, so it's healthy, but it's also sweet. So I'm actually using our whip and mix. I love this guy. It's so fun to use for when we are making these dips. And the kids, they have fun with it as well. Well, they don't like cleaning this thing off. You can blame them though, right? But I'll show you a trick for that when I am done. If you haven't seen it yet, all right, because I did use this a couple weeks ago. But anyway, so first, when you use the whip and mix, you want to make sure that you put your liquids on the bottom. All right, so this does call for 2 tablespoons of water, which are little minis. They're so cute, which is about 1 ounce. So there are ounces on here, which is really nice. But so we have the water in there, and then I'm actually going to put inside of it some peanut butter. And you can use whatever kind of peanut butter you like. You could use a nut, like almond butter, if you'd rather use almond butter. You could use regular peanut butter. I'm actually using because why not, right? Because we're going to use this for dipping for apples. So what better than salted caramel peanut butter? Yeah. Kids are going to love this stuff. All right. So, and it has more protein in it. So protein is really good. If you did not know, protein, the more protein that you have is, as long as it's not a ton of really fattening protein, is really good for you because it helps fill you up faster. All right. And keep you fuller longer, which is what I'm trying to do with these kids in the afternoons. All right, so this is just 1/4 of a cup of the peanut butter. All right, and then I do have some melted chocolate. All right, so I used our micro pitcher. This thing is so awesome. I absolutely love this. We use this for melting our chocolate all the time. We use this for melting our butter. And it has 2 actual cups here. So I was able to measure out 1/4 cup of my chocolate chips and then put it just right down inside of there and melt it. And so you just want to make sure that you watch it when you're melting it, that it's like you start with 30 seconds. All right. I think I did it for about a minute, but in 30-second intervals, because you don't want it to get clumpy, right? And sometimes I have used, if I'm trying to melt a lot of chocolate, I have put like coconut oil in it, and it helps it so it doesn't get so, it helps it to get kind of smoother. So I really like that. And it does have a little pour spout, which is good for when you have a lot in there, but because I don't have too much. But when you have your butter in there, like a whole stick of butter, it's really nice for melting that up really quick. All right, so, and you just go like that and put it in the microwave. Easy peasy, right? And I'm using our spatula, which is heat resistant, so I don't have to worry that that was hot. All right, with this. And then we're going to add to it a cup of yogurt. So this is actually vanilla yogurt. So, and it's Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt, it does have more protein in it than regular yogurt. All right, so that's why, and it's a little bit better for you. So I always shoot for those. Now, if you really don't like Greek yogurt, that's okay. You don't have to use Greek yogurt. You can use whatever kind of yogurt you like. All right. So do what you like. But these, have you noticed these? Oh my gosh. These are clearly Elia line, which is really similar to what we have for Hostess right now, only this is just completely clear. So it looks like glass. Now the other ones, those are actually ice prisms. So that Pam was showing you guys, but they're so beautiful. Absolutely love them. All right, so we have our water, our yogurt, our chocolate, our peanut butter, and now we're going to add to it a scoop, 1 scoop of your favorite protein powder. So I have some chocolate protein powder in here, and it's just 1 scoop. All right, and that's just going to go right on top. Pretty easy, right? So easy. Okay, so maybe I should actually take what is on the sides and try to get that down in there, just so that it's a little bit easier, right? When I am mixing this up. All right, well, we'll just have to use the spatula later on because I don't know what's going to go in there. But when you put this on, you want to make sure those teeth go into the handle because that will help hold it down in there. All right, and then you start on the 1. If you notice it's really, really hard, then you move it to the 2nd gear, and then it's a little bit easier for you. Okay, so easy and fun. This is fun for the kids. So not when you have your kids in the kitchen and have them helping you make this, more chances of them eating it. But when it comes to chocolate, at least with my kids, it doesn't matter. But what I really like about this is that it is not just for kids, it's for us too. So I told my husband, I said, guess what? I'm making a dip that we can eat. And not only was he excited, but so were the kids. But so see how there's a bunch of extra on top of there? I'm actually just going to whip it around a little bit. No, we're going to, it's still on there. So what I need to do is empty this out and then whip it around and it'll come out really nice. So I have another clearly elegant bowl here and look at that. Yum. Doesn't it look so good? It kind of looks like a mousse, doesn't it? Now, if this is too thick for you, you can always add a little bit more water. All right. So they said that you could add up to 2 more tablespoons, but I think that I like how thick it is because then the kids will be able to actually scoop it up onto their fruit. And so I'm going to show you in a minute our apples. So we're just going to go ahead and get all of this yumminess in the bowl. All right. And then watch. So if you put this back on here and you twirl it around, it'll actually help clean it off a little bit more so than it was. Actually, maybe not because it's sticking. It's a lot of peanut butter. All right. Well, normally that would just fly off. It's like a regular batter. But it's really nice for when you're cleaning up too, because all you have to do is put your water in there and your soap and then just give it a twirl. So the kids they do like to clean up that part. They just don't like to dry it. All right. So we have our dip. So pretty. Looks like chocolate mousse, doesn't it? Oh, that's the wrong lid. That will not fit on there. So I'm just going to put the lid on here for a moment, set that aside, and I'm going to show you guys our mandolin because we are going to make some apple fries. All right, so I already cored out the apples and we're going to use our mandolin. So this thing is amazing. If you don't have a good mandolin, I highly suggest our Tupperware one, just because it's easy to use and it's easy to clean up as well. And it has so many different options here for you. So I do have the straight edge in here. It does come with a serrated edge so that you can make like crinkle fries or crinkle chips, right? So, and it sits on the bottom and it just stores on the bottom. But I always take it off when I go to use it. All right, so since we're making apple fries, I want these to be thick as I can. So I'm going to put it on the 9 but you can definitely make it thinner if you want them thinner. And then I'm also going to turn this knob. This knob will come up here, the blades, to make the fries. See how that went up there? Now I always suggest that when you are done using this, you put those back into the lock position, because you don't want to cut yourself, and you don't want any little fingers cutting themselves either. All right. So always put it back into the safety mode, and always use your hand guard as well. All right. So this guy is so easy. So you have your apples, right? You have them all nice and cut, ready to go. So you just take this and you just push it right down on the side, but we want fries. So we're not going to do it that way. We're going to do it this way, right? We want them longer, not short. So I almost messed that up. That's okay. All right. So this is really easy and really fun. So you just got to make sure that, whoops, that you keep using the hand, okay, because it is crazy sharp. Let me just show you my French fries. Look at that. Aren't those nice? And so if you wanted to cube, you could actually cube with this too, and make some potato salad, which is so yummy. All right, so I'm not going to finish that up. I'll do that in a little bit, but I'm going to show a little tip with you guys, share a little tip. All right, so put these apples in here. This is our Fridge Smart. If you don't know about our Fridge Smarts, they are amazing because they save the average household anywhere from, well, they save the average household about $1,600 a year, because they keep your produce fresher longer. And Pam was telling us all about that. But love these. They have the little things on the bottom so that the whatever you put in here doesn't sit in its own sweat. You don't have to worry about any of that. And you're probably like, okay, so I'm going to cut up both of these apples and they're going to stay the same exact color, because I am going to actually take a can of pineapple juice. All right. It's 100% pineapple juice, and it's just a little 8-ounce can, and you just pour it right on top of your apples, and you let it sit for, I don't know, 10 minutes, something like that. And then you can, you discard the juice. You don't have to actually throw it out. My kids like to drink it, so we save that. Unless you don't want to drink it, then obviously you can get rid of it or do whatever it is that you want with it. All right. But they stay yellow. They don't get that brown color. And I don't have to worry about, I've heard, I think lemon juice does the same thing. It's probably the acid and the citric acid. So, but because that's what in lemons as well. Pineapple juice just tastes a little bit better, right? So they don't mind the pineapple juice, and they don't even notice it when I use it. But you will love it because you can slice up all your apples, put them in your Fridge Smart, and store them for days. I think the last time I did this, it was like 5 days, and they weren't brown at all. That's how long it took my kids to eat it, was 5 days. But isn't that awesome? So are you going to try this at home? Do you like apples? But putting the apples in this chocolate dip, it'll be so yummy and so like a healthy little treat and fun treat for anybody of all ages. All right, Pam, back to you.
Hi. All right, so we have some trivia for you. We want to ask you, what is the most popular white wine for summer? If you can give us the answer, we're excited to find out who has our trivia right. And we're also going to find out right now who our first winner of some Tupperware is. So, Jenny, how many people do we have on tonight? How many guests do we have on? Complete, I guest and host together. 18. 18. Hey, Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 18.
Here's a number between 1 and 18. It's 12.
12. Who is number 12? Lucky number 12.
It is Tanya Rumpf with Mary Sampson.
Tanya, you are the lucky winner of our first drawing tonight for free Tupperware. We're going to be sending it out to you. So we need you to send me your address, and that's Pamela Matheny Clift. You can find me on Facebook Messenger. I've left my maiden name in there to make it easy to find me. So Pamela Matheny, Matheny, Clift, Clift. Send me your address, and we'll send you out free Tupperware. And so go ahead and answer that question if you can. We love to see who our trivia genius is tonight. And we're going to turn this over to Nancy now. Nancy is going to show you a little bit about the Tupperware Opportunity Kit and a couple more ideas about our Tupperware product. We love helping you learn new ideas on how to use your Tupperware product that you might already have in your kitchen and how you might get the very best price on some of your Tupperware tonight. Thank you, Nancy.
Hi, everybody. My name is Nancy Lagan, and I have been in Tupperware for 29 years. I came in as a very young mom, and I wanted to make a little extra money. And this business is just wonderful. Now, there's a lot of things you can buy on sale, always, but the very best opportunity and the very best sale is our Opportunity Kit. And this is a whole assortment of the best Tupperware products, the most popular Tupperware products in the Tupperware catalog. And Tupperware has put them together and made this wonderful kit that values is over $400 that you can join our business for just $119. And so let me show you what's in this kit and the value of it. The first thing we have is our beautiful Impressions bowl set. And this bowl set is so popular. And you know what? This set is $39 alone. Our measuring cups and spoons are $33. And our Fridge Smart's $23. And our Power Chef Supersonic Large is $79. Think about adding all this up as I'm talking, because you're adding and adding and adding, and you're going to get the deal of a lifetime. So this bowl is really great because you never lose your seals. You put the seal under it like that when you go to a party, and you never lose it, and it looks really beautiful. And so if you have potato salad when you go to a party, and you have potato salad that really doesn't taste good, or you bought it, you don't want anybody to know, you can put it like this, and this raises your bowl up, and they'll take it first and you want to take it home. But if you make the best potato salad, you want to do the same thing because they will grab it first because it's higher. And so that's our Impressions bowl set. And then we also have measuring cups and spoons that retail at $33, the very best ones. No one has the measuring spoons and the cups that we have. We have 6 measuring cups, and the 2/3 and 3/4 are sizes you don't get in normal measuring cups. So that's a set. We have a freezer mate. Freezer mates are amazing because they're made of a special rubber plastic that when you pop it into your freezer, whether it's gravy or sauce or whatever it is, give it a little twist and that food will come right out for you. And if you drop it frozen right from the freezer, it's not going to break because it's made of a special material just made for the freezer. And Amy talked about the Fridge Smart. Pam's going to talk to you about the Supersonic Large. And so we also have some microwavable dishes, and we have our spatula. But let me tell you about a product that you really need to have in your home. You need all of this in your kitchen. And once you have all of these products in your kitchen and you join our opportunity, you can use these products in your kitchen and for your demonstrations, whether you're going to a party in person or you do it on a Zoom like we're doing tonight. And you can use these products. So it's not like you buy it and put it in the car and leave it there or put it somewhere. You want to use them because the more you use our products, the more you want them. This is called our breakfast maker. Now, this is a product that can save you all your moms and grandmas if your grandkids stay overnight like mine do, or your kids in the morning, because some people in the morning love to say, hi, how are you, and talk. Other kids don't. You drag them out of bed and you really don't want, they don't want to talk, they want to go to school, but they can make their own breakfast. So this is a breakfast maker, and you don't need oil and you don't need butter, and that's the best thing. And you scramble up your eggs, 2-3 eggs, whatever. You can put your ham, your cheese, your green pepper, whatever you like in an omelet. You cover it and you put it in your microwave for about 2 minutes. Now it has a little steaming vent here, so the steam steams it. And when you take it out, you slide it right out on your plate, and you have an omelet that slides right out on your plate and you can eat it. Now, if you want to have a breakfast sandwich and take them to work, use our little round things that go inside, and you can put your scrambled egg mixture in here. They come out round, and then you can put it on your bagel or you can put it on your English muffin. You can also make your soft-boiled eggs by putting 3 tablespoons of water in each one of the little round things. put your egg in there, cover it for about 70 seconds, and you have a really perfect egg that has the yellow that's all gooey and great. You can also take this out and take a brownie mix or a muffin mix and make a little flip-flop shape, brownie, cake, muffins, cinnamon rolls. You can take 2 cinnamon rolls from the ones that you just get in the store, and you just put them in here and pop them in the microwave, and they puff up and they're delicious, and then you frost them. Take an ear of corn and you put an ear of corn in here, and you for 4 minutes in the microwave, and then put the butter on it and drizzle it all over the top, and you have an ear of corn just for you. So that's our breakfast maker, and that also comes in the kit. It's $39. So if you add up all of this stuff, and also our towels. Now our towels are microfiber, and they're wonderful because you don't get any fuzzies on your glasses, and they are so absorbent. So you could take this one towel, and if I filled this bowl with water, I could take this one towel, put it in here, all the water would be absorbed into this towel. I could wring it out and absorb all that water again. So you can dry a 24-foot boat with one towel, wring it out, and dry the boat again. That's how absorbent our towels are. So you get 2 of those too. And so it's just a great opportunity. Now you can come in for $15 if you just want to do a virtual opportunity. You can do that. You have your website for 3 months free. And so you can do that. But I want to tell you the very best deal is this opportunity kit, because whether you join for 15 or whether you join for 119, when you have one order of just $40, you can get 4 of our wonderful utensils for $10. And I'm going to tell you that these utensils are $13 a piece. So you're getting a really great deal. You will love them because they're heat resistant. They are unique. Our spoon with the hole, where do you find a spoon with a hole? It's wonderful to mix all your salads. You get those for $10, but there's more. So if you have a party, one party in the month of August, before August 31st, and you reach $500, which is so easy to do. You open up your party online, set it up on a website, and ask your friends and family, take books to work, talk to all the neighbors. 500 is very easy to get. You will get our $124 Ultra Pro. Now this goes into the oven. It's a lasagna pan, and it goes into the oven or the microwave, and it's $124. You will get this for just $25. And so I will tell you, once you get one Ultra Pro, you'll want them all. So you can get all of this Tupperware that you see just for saying, yes, I'll try it. And if you like it, you stay. And if you don't, you quit and you keep the kit. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So I hope you join tonight, because we love our Tupperware friends that we've met in this business, and also all the products. There's nothing better, no better job. Bye.
And my wonderful husband, we're making wonderful pasta, and I have the mushrooms back in here, getting ready to sizzle a little bit. And we make this amazing pesto that I love so much, and we're making it with a basil. I love fresh basil. Smells great. Doesn't it smell good?
Smells great.
Oh, and so I grow a purple basil, and I grow a green basil. And I just love fresh basil. And so I put them in the Power Chef, and I have the Power Chef. You can buy the large one, and you can buy the mini. But if you buy it together, you save a lot of money. And right now inside of here, I've got cheese. You can see I've already used this a couple times, but I wanted to show it to you on how to use it. And I did my garlic in here, and now I'm going to do my cheese. Any hard cheese you can do down inside of here too. You want to do this? And so this is what kind of cheese? Asiago cheese tonight. You can do Parmigiano cheese. You can do Romano cheese. Yeah. And so we've got a real hard cheese.
Good hard Italian cheese.
Any hard Italian cheese. And so you can stop for a second if you want to. And so you can show just a couple pulls, and it makes it real chunky. All right, close it up and do it again. And so I do the bigger things like this. I mean the smaller things like this. And so I did one already, and okay, keep going. Let's show them again. And so you can see it's getting finer. The more you do it, the finer it's going to get. And so this last time, like 5 more pulls. 2 more. I'm looking at it. And you can see through that container. Actually, they're now coming in clear in the glass house. Develop your muscles. See there? Isn't that beautiful? And so you can really get a nice fine grade on your beautiful cheeses. And so put that down inside of there. And then I'm going to do my pine nuts. And so wiggle that in there because I put my pine nuts in there before I put my blade in there. There. Now I'm going to do my pine nuts. Now you can do chocolate this way. If you want to do chocolate and grade your chocolate real fine, you can do your chocolate onions. Oh my God. Why cry when you're making dinner, right? Dinner should be never a reason to cry. And so any of my small, look at those pine nuts. Oh my goodness. So homemade basil, homemade pesto is what we're making tonight. Jimmy is going to tell you about the wine that we're pairing with this. You can go ahead and tell them that while I'm checking out mine.
Okay, so normally on a pesto pasta, you're supposed to pair it with a white wine. Recommendation is a nice Sauvignon Blanc because you want an herb-driven wine, kind of get that grassy nuances to it. But for the sake of demonstration purposes, I can show you how to use our corkscrew and our foil cutter. We're going to go with an Italian table red, just a Russo, because all my whites are screw tops. So anyway, I'll be right back with the wine.
All right, and so I'm using our skillet over here. And if you're not familiar with our beautiful cookware, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. It makes you want to cook in your kitchen. It's like an invitation to your kitchen. Our tops are the glass, tempered glass, and so you can see through, of course, what you're cooking. But when you cover up anything that you're cooking, you keep the flavors locked inside, and you can still see and not take the lid off, which keeps nutrition locked inside as well. So it's really much better for you to always have that glass cover left on as much as you can. And then, of course, taking it off or stirring and stuff like that, of course. But I love this cookware. It is 5-ply, 3-ply on the side, 5-ply on the bottom. And aluminum is in all cookware, but you never want it to touch your food because it is linked to Alzheimer's. And so the aluminum is locked inside the 5 plies. And so it's the third center ply. And that is really important because you want that in there because it makes even cooking. And so that is super, super awesome. And you want that. So this is going to heat as fast as cast iron and as hot as cast iron. And I really love our cookware. It is, now we have 2 different cookwares, 2 different cookware lines. This is the more expensive line, but super worth it. Okay. All right. Go back to your wine.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a wine education, okay? Now, most people realize, well, most people drink their red wines at room temperature because that's where you're going to get served to you in most restaurants. And usually your red wines are just left in a wine cabinet at home. But the optimum temperature for serving a red wine is 55 to 65 degrees. So a recommendation is to put your red wine in a refrigerator for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then bring it out and serve it. Then it will be the optimum temperature to serve a red. Anybody ever had a red on an airplane that's a little chill? Then that's the mouthfeel you would have with a red wine that's a little chill. But again, majority of people, 100% of the time, at most restaurants, you're going to get, well, yeah, you're just going to get it served at room temperature. And if you come to our house, we're probably going to serve to room temperature too, unless I put a bottle in the refrigerator beforehand. But anyway, show you how this works. We're going to use a nice table red. It's Italian table red. We're going to use a foil cutter first. Get the foil off.
And by the way, the foil cutter is not always available from Tupperware. This is a Tupperware foil cutter.
Right.
There are other things here that I'm using that are not always available from Tupperware. That's why you want a Tupperware lady, because you want to be able to find out when things come out of the vault. My garlic keeper is not available right now. My mushroom, the slicer is not available right now. This is so fun to slice eggs, slice strawberries, slice my mushrooms, because it makes them perfectly the right size. And when you buy sliced mushrooms, they're usually disgusting. Okay. When I looked at them tonight, they were so gross and nasty looking. And yet the ones I slice are gorgeous. All right.
Okay. So again, by using the wine cutter, you get a nice clean cut on the foil. I mean, it looks always kind of tacky. You just put the corkscrew through the foil and just start cranking up on it, and you've got all this shredded foil all over the place, and some of them might even drop down your wine once you get the cork out. Okay, and you our corkscrew, very easy to use. Drop it in there and just start cranking it down. And as you crank it down, the further down it goes, it's going to start pulling your cork up. So you can, in a second, of course, going to be out of the wine. You'll know when it releases because you just lose a little bit of that vacuum. You can feel it kind of release. And now you have your red, slightly chilled. Didn't have it in there for quite 45 minutes, but I am going to try a little just to make sure. This is going to be a nice wine for our pesto pasta.
Okay, so what we're doing tonight is we're making our pesto for our amazing pasta. But the pasta is something we want to talk about too.
All right.
And
Okay. You want me to talk?
Yes.
You want to say? Okay.
we're going to talk about the pasta. We buy this pasta online. It's much healthier for you. It's yes.
Break down. Okay. This is semolina. Okay, pasta. And in Italy, semolina is a derivative of the durum wheat. So durum wheat and semolina. In Italy, that is known as pasta wheat. Okay, it's much better for you than whole flour pasta. It's higher in protein. It's higher in fiber, higher in iron, vitamin B. It actually is beneficial for maintaining weight loss. It supports heart health and digestion. So we've been using almost exclusively semolina pasta for quite a while. Anytime you go to a good Italian restaurant, that's what they're going to serve you anyway, semolina or durum wheat pasta. And this is, again, we buy this online. Not that we're trying to get you to buy this particular brand, but you can go any of your grocery stores, you can look and when you're in your pasta section, just flip over the box and look and see if it's semolina.
We're not selling pasta. We're selling cooking at home and cooking
Yeah,
healthy.
but we want you to cook healthy. And this is healthier pasta than whole flour pasta, much healthier.
All right, so Jimmy is going to pull this for me and I'm going to hold it. And we're now chopping up our basil.
I think we have a basil tree in here.
No, we have 2 cups of basil. Make our pesto. This is enough pesto for our meal, but it's plenty of pesto for us to make, add to our lasagna or add to any of our, make a pesto pizza. Okay, we can stop and stir. Okay, and so I'm gonna take off the oh, how beautiful is that pesto? Isn't that gorgeous? All right, that is so pretty. I thought we'd have to stop and stir and continue, but I don't think we need to. All right, that has olive oil in it, salt, pepper, the basil, the Romano cheese. And by the way,
Asiago cheese.
Asiago cheese. You can use any of the hard Italian cheeses. But my goodness, is that beautiful, guys? Look at that. Now our pasta is our pasta maker. And guys, this is the bomb. Right now, you can get the pasta maker along with the breakfast maker, along with the rice maker. All 3 of these, they are on sale. And I highly recommend every kid going to college needs these because they are not allowed to have, they're not allowed to have a hot plate in their dorm, but they are allowed to have a microwave, and they can make macaroni and cheese. They can make their pasta. They can make their ramen noodles. This is their rice maker. They can use their breakfast maker. This rice maker makes perfect rice every single time. And so this is the amazing set, and they're getting this set for how much right now, Jenny? I believe it's the whole set is like half price. And so the regular retail, I believe, is 70, and I think they're getting it for 40.
$49.
$49.
Usually $99.
$99 for $49. So it's a really good price. My granddaughters use this pasta maker. In fact, my daughter-in-law has 2 pasta makers because they use it all the time for their spaghetti. So you'll love it. And it makes perfect pasta. It really does. You can make al dente if you want to. I find that 12 minutes is perfect. But what's nice about it is you're not waiting for the water to boil. You literally put the water and the pasta in at the same time in the microwave. I do use a little bit of salt. Some people don't. And you put it in there with no lid on it. And then you pull it out, put the lid on, And the little drain holes right here, see the little holes on there? You put the lid on it that has a little indent on it, put it on top of there, you take it over the sink and turn it sideways and you drain it, super easy, okay? Now our skillet is ready for us to add our pasta in, add our pesto in and stir it up, put it in our serving bowl and we're ready to go. That easy.
With our
Isn't that
wine.
fun? With our wine and we'll be
Little
ready for
cheese,
supper.
Loaded cheese and wine.
Yeah, a little grated cheese on top of it.
Or just a bite of cheese.
A bite of cheese right now.
All right.
We're ready for supper. All right.
All right.
Cooking in the kitchen with Pam and Jim tonight, okay? All right, and now it's time for us to give away more free Tupperware. So who would like to win some Tupperware? How many people do we have on now, Jenny?
We have 20 right now, and Jim has a lot of fans. So
Jim?
Yeah.
Jim.
Thank you, thank you.
there are people that would like to rent you for their kitchen just because they want some help in the kitchen. I don't think that's really it, but okay.
All right, well, we can work that out. Always for a buck. All right, and so let's find out right now, who was our trivia winner? Did anybody come up with the
We
right
had
one?
some Chardonnays and we had some Blancs, but yeah, I'm not sure exactly.
It
what they
is Sauvignon Blanc. is the-
Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
Yes, is the answer. All right, and so we have 20. Hey, Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 20.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 8.
It's 8?
8.
That is Amanda Berg with Kim Ashman's party, and Jessica is their consultant.
All right, Amanda Bird, congratulations, you're the winner. Send me your address so I can send you free Tupperware. Okay, and so the next person is, and so we want to, how many hosts do we have tonight?
3.
3. All right, and so we are looking now for our lucky host. Jim, can we get a pasta bowl so we can plate this up?
Sure.
All right, thanks, honey. And so we are looking for our lucky host. And so we have 3. And so we are looking for our lucky host. And so, hey, Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 1.
1.
1 is Kim Ashman, who is Jessica's host.
All right, Kim Ashman, congratulations. All right, you're the lucky host. That is the nicest prize we have for tonight. So congratulations on our lucky host winning. And- Okay, just a little bit? All right, okay, we'll do just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It will look pretty.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. All right, so we have that. All right, and then a little bit of our pesto. All right. Okay. And now our chicken and our mushrooms.
A little more pesto.
On top of that.
Sure.
And the chicken and mushrooms does have chicken broth in it as well. So just so you know. And then I would put cheese on top of that. So we could break.
Where's our Asiago?
Yeah, let's shred it up some more. We don't have more on there. Oh my goodness, this looks beautiful.
Let me just shred it up in this one. We want to clean
Yeah.
it first.
It's just cheese, so, oh, that was pine
That
nuts.
was pine nuts.
Here, there's another one. Let's do the other. I always have 2. I love this product.
Okay. Slices.
Yeah.
Crash and burn. Tupperware, it didn't break.
Okay. Rinse it up there. We're good to go. And,
Oh, it did kind of break.
well, we have to have the right blade.
Kind of imploded. Here we go. We can put it goes back together real easy though. That's actually how you take it apart to clean it. But I would recommend you just using a knife to take it apart, not slamming it on the floor.
Have to have the new style has a different blade.
That one's got to line up. There it goes.
It's clear, so you can see through it really good.
That's pretty powdery. Give it a few more. Little spoon. Like that.
You sprinkle the cheese on, we'll both taste it.
Get a picture or we eat. All right.
Isn't that pretty? Oh, by the way, there's no recipe. We
This-
cook from scratch.
All right.
You like big forks.
I
like
hate these little forks.
I like little forks.
You guys gonna
too.
switch bites like a wedding cake? No, that's
No,
not happening. Okay.
That was really good.
That's really good.
Really good.
Wait a second. Where's my wine?
You know what else I would add to this? Fresh sliced tomatoes. Would be really good in this. You could also add,
Ching ching.
you could also add bacon. Would be good to this.
Good
Thank
for
you.
anything.
Yeah, bacon never hurts
No,
anything.
pancetta.
Pancetta would be amazing.
Do pancetta. Don't do bacon. Keep it Italian.
We have cherry tomatoes. I would add cherry tomatoes.
Mm.
Yum.
Very good.
All right. Did we do everything?
I believe so.
Okay, let's give Tupperware away again.
Okay.
All right, how many people do we have on?
We have 22.
22. Hey, Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 22.
Here's a number between 1 and 22. It's 11.
11.
7. Pam Davidson with Debbie Morris, and she was supposed to.
Pam Davison. That sounds like a wonderful name. Pam, you just won Tupperware from Pam and Jim. Pam and Jim like the office. You'll never forget us. All right. Congratulations, Pam. Send me your address and we'll send you out free Tupperware. Thank you, guys. We hope you enjoyed it tonight. We'll see you next Tuesday. We do this every Tuesday night. We can't wait to see you again next Tuesday, Cooking with Tupperware and Champion. Bye-bye.